We may be coming back. We may be coming back. Okay, we're back. Apologies for that stream. Yeah, I don't know why my internet just dipped for a second there, I think. Which is... Oh, God. I'm going to play havoc with everything, but cool. Cool. We will simply continue on. Apologies about that. Right. So as I was saying, we've got the situation now. We've poked both of the toads. But I do not know how to get... we need someone holding this down at all times, essentially. I think I'm right with this. Now, the issue is... It's not even really that much of an issue, thinking about it. So, Mary, I'm going to need you on here. But, no, wrong one. Cheats engaged while stream was off SMH. I'm pretty sure cheats in this game is just looking it up. But I did not do that. Although I think I've worked out... I hope my initial conundrum was recorded. Or at least detailed while I was on here. Because my initial conundrum was... How do I get this charming young swole lass to be on the right side of history? And I think I worked it out. Then you over here, then to blue. Then blue to here, and then poke. And then you to here. And then over. And then bing. And then bing. There we go. Right. We did get it. Number 13. I leap into battle. Oops. Get my cursor screen. I see. So we need to do this. But we need to do it, but like less stupid. Is the thing. No, because you can't summon from here. The only way we unsummon is by moving the blue... No, the blue toad can't possibly do that. Which frog is the most interesting one to work with? I mean... or toad, yeah, indeed. I'm quite right, too. I mean, the blue ones hop around and can make some interesting stuff. I think angling the greens is probably a bit more interesting to me, personally, but... That could just be me. Okay, so we do have to block you off and then hit both of those. That's all very cool and groovy. There's a red launcher there, so you clearly expect me to do something with that. I think I see the vision. So we're gonna poke and then can you hop over here, please? Now, does that... No. Balls. Okay. That does somewhat stuff the plan. Particularly if that gets eaten. No, hang on. Back here. I think there's got to be a way to get Merry Fairy up the top there. Wake both of you up. Is it just as simple as like... Poke, and then move. No, because then Mary gets flattened. Okay, my next question, why do I care? That's why I care, because how are we gonna defend? We need 2 willing sacrifices here that we can angle, or this whole getting the flag bit ain't happening. Okay, there's actually more to this than first meets the eye, it would seem. Oh, God. Okay. I mean, like, no question this has to be the first move, because it's basically the only first move I can make. And we may as well just, you know, like, poke you while we're here. But from there, I just don't know. I thought it'd be a case of sliding this blue frog to the side. And then maybe getting Mary over there so it could be, like, unsummoned. But... Oh, did it go down again? Is my like stream setup just shitting itself at the minute? No, okay. Roger that. Thanks for that. I needed to check. Okay, you can't throw over that. Where are we throwing to with this Swole Fairy? There's so much I haven't worked out for this one. Like, I could throw over here if this, you know, like, whole panel bit wasn't an issue. And, like, that's funny, but not really that helpful. I can't summon here. I'm not even sure what good summoning there would do. Aside from basically guarantee that we could hop Witch Fairy across. No, like, we have to do this. I mean, actually, we say we have to do this. We're just fucking walking forward if we're so desperate to be on that side. Because, like, okay, yeah, now we've done this. Does it help us? We can line, like... I meant to use this red launcher for something. I don't know what. Like, it's kind of why I was leaving Wizard Fairy over there. But again, that just feels like extra work for the sake. Rolled over the power cable? No, I think my internet just died for a second there. Skins. I'm not entirely sure why. My apologies for that. What was the title of this level? It was, I Leap into Battle. And again, like, I guess... I mean, I can try and set this up and just work out the carnage later, I guess, but... Yeah, the problem is... There's so much of this about... That, like... What do you do there? Because I really don't get what the function of Swole Fairy. A communication disruption can only mean only one thing. Invasion. Oh god, they're coming. The toads. Oh, they're trying to stop me from finishing the game. Yeah, for real though, what the fuck is the function of Swole Fairy on this level? Or this red thing down the bottom left. I'm more lost than I usually am on this one. I'm just not seeing how any of these pieces are, like, relevant. This one might be a straight-up skip, I'll be honest. It's like... I've got no fucking clue. I'll give it another go for, like, a couple of minutes, but... What? This is a tough one. Well, yeah, it's just nothing... None of it fits together. In my head. It's like... Okay, there's a bunch of things here. Like, you want me to leave Wizard Fairy here for some reason? And then maybe, like, you know, unsummon her over here, maybe with, you know, the use of Swole Fairy, but we've just established that doesn't work, because this frog is too fat of a fuck. Like, what? Nah. And, you know, she can't even throw stuff over here. She can't throw here. She could throw here if the red pillars weren't up, but there's no way to get, you know, her woken up without the red pillars there. But she does nothing. She does, like, literally jack. I guess, you know, I can... That's about the most utility I can get out of her. And that's not really what I need. Slide Blue right and Chuck Mary over. I would love to. However, that doesn't work. To my understanding. Like, let's... Okay, hang on. Let's try and grab the right one. So we want Like, that's the furthest... Oh, hang on. Wait, can she stand on that bit and still make it? Is it just that I was spacing it wrong? Okay, right, hang on. Right, that's something different at least. Okay. I didn't realize that she could stand on this bit and throw upwards. I thought that'd be out of range, but nope, that makes sense. Okay, we've got that. Now we can do this. So slide over. Into here. Into here. Into unsummon. Into this, I guess. Which means we now have 2 blockers for that toad, and suddenly it all comes together. Okay. God, I was mystified by that one because I missed this block. Okay. So now here's what we do. We summon Mary, and it's just basically a case of like trading out fairies. Here we are. Poke for a fairy. And poke for a fairy. Okay. I massively overthought that one. Holy shit. You assault the fortress. The finale. Okay. Watch this be, like, not be the last world. And it's like, hey, you've got hidden world, like, 3 to go across next. Oh, that's bad. Maybe. Is that bad? That's probably really bad. Because how the fuck am I getting you over there? Okay. So we need a Mary up there. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, hang on. No, because I can't summon there. Right. So I can stand here, which activates this one block, which is fucking bizarre. Maybe it's where... It must be where that launcher on the left lands. I have to assume. So we do that, but we need a way of getting you off there later. I assume the way we get you off there later... Yeah, I was right. Okay, that makes a kind of sense. Hold on. Maybe we're cooking. Now we come here, we... Yeah, just have you walk through, poke this, come back through, and then use the star, get this, and then we need Mary to... Oh, we can't poke you until we've... put the cart before the horse here. There's no way to unsummon Mary. That's really annoying. Okay. Because if Wizard Fairy goes down here, then this isn't happening, really. I feel like I was so close, though. Like, the only chink in this plan's armor is that, like, there's never going to be a way to unsummon or, like, have the Mary be eaten so that Wizard can move around again to move off the blue switch without Wizard already having to move off the blue switch. Like, if Blue wasn't asleep at the start here... Excuse me. If Blue wasn't asleep at the start here, then we could just move her down, poke her, and then just have Blue hide for a bit. Like, dodge, you know, the toad, and it'd be fine. But it's not the case. Again, then as soon as we come down here, it's just like, that's locked. This feels right. But there's never going to be a way to poke this toad now. There's never going to be a way to unsummon. Unless there's, like, an angle here I'm just missing. No. Not without blocking that, this path here. Mary must die. Agreed, yeah. She must. The question is how. Okay. Idea. We're going to put you here. Because we know Mary comes back there later. We're going to just trigger this. No, because then how do we get back? There's no way we ever get back over there without that. Yeah, okay, never mind. I thought I was on something. I was not. Because, like, I can do this, and then kill off Mary, and, like, sure. You know, go ahead. But then we run into a separate problem where we can poke this, but there's never a way to poke this. Alrighty, Artorius Winchester. Hello there, Einarchron. Again. I believe you were here earlier. Ranking varies from worst to best. Let's see. Ranking them worst to best. I mean, La Creatura is, you know, the Bling Blue Fairy, is just kind of an asshole poking all these toads and sacrificing all the fairies in the process. So, that might have to be kind of down there in the bottom slot. Worst is Bookworm. No, I would say Bookworm is second worst. By virtue of being just a passive observer in all scenarios, you know, good or bad. It's like, that's never good. You've got to take action at some point. Then I would maybe say, maybe then we go Witch, because, come on, you can move while you've summoned things. It's not that hard. Like, you don't have to focus that intently on your ball, for God's sake. Then probably Brave, and then probably Mary. Because, like, you know, Mary just clocks in, does a 9 to 5, and then, you know, gets on with her life and is really chipper about it the whole way. And that's some great energy, honestly. Anyway, I can leave Mary on this and have... No, because I can't move you is the issue. I almost forgot about Swole. Okay. Brave, then Swole, then Mary. Is like top 3. From 3, 2, 1. Yeah. No, Mary's best. Swole is close second. Then I'd go Brave. Then I'd go Witch, then Bookworm, and then fucking La Creatura over there. Oh, yeah, hang on, I don't... Hold on, am I stupid? No, okay. Forgetting Tooth. I have not seen Tooth Fairy. Unless you're just making a joke. I was like, is that a legit fairy in this game, or are we just talking about the Tooth Fairy? I mean, I've never seen either, to be fair. No. Not saying they don't exist, let me clarify that. I'm not trying to, you know, commit fairy, you know, assault here or murder. Because Peter Pan logic, I think if you say that, then a fairy does lose their wings or something. But, like, I'm not saying they don't exist, I'm just saying I personally have not seen them. This one's kicking my ass. Because, like, I keep wanting to gravitate to doing, like, the same thing. And that's not how this is going to work. Any hints from the crowd? Like, I assume the first step of summon this into this is correct. Am I already off-piste here, or are we agreed on that? No, because I think you can get a lot of this done, but again, you can't hit this. I need a way of Blue Fairy being awake before any of this happens. Which is infuriating, because there is no way that Blue's awake before any of this happens. Why can't you wake up? Someone just yell at her. Kill Mary with yellow columns, I believe. Ooh. Interesting. That is interesting. Okay. We'll see what we can do with that. So, run you through here first. Then, yep, that works. Wait, you kill her with the yellow columns? What? It's... Oh, okay. No, even with that, you need to think about that one a bit. Because, like, we do this, and then we do this. But then, how are we getting you back over here? Okay, like this, and then... And then we've got to get you there. And then there's no need for you to be back there anymore. So you can do this. And then you here. And then we don't really care about you. And then this here. Ah, that might be it. That might be it. He says, if he could aim. There we go. Are you fucking... Okay, sure. There we go. Christ. Right. Yeah, no, I totally forgot the green columns could, like, be a kill vector there. Lair completed. Hell yeah. Alrighty then. There's that. There's another one. Travel to the magma river. Oh god, I thought I was done. There's more. Okay. Let's try a couple of the bonuses here. Release the swarm. No guarantees on getting these done, but we'll have a go. Okay. Interesting. I mean, we can do some funny stuff here, I guess. Okay. Sure. Right. Let's now do only what we need, which is just this one. Because then you can come across. All right. Yep. Should have seen that one coming. That's on me. Now, you can go there, but why would you ever? I got a decoy fairy. Doesn't seem hugely useful. I guess it just stops me going across the middle. Okay, hold on. I think I get this one. You there. And then we bump both of you over by one. But not again. We need you to get to there. And then I guess we... Oh, fuck. I should have put one on there in advance. No, because even then, what... How do we... How the fuck do we wake up Blue Fairy, actually? Like, what? That's, it's not making a whole lot of sense to me. And we need someone to be on the blue... Well, we need someone to be off the blue switch. Oh, I think I get it. Okay, hold on. Let me try this again. I forgot that, Brave Fairy can affect how the other toads, like, interact. Now, we jump you across there, and we put you back here. Hit you with this. This turns off you. I regret to inform you all that there are 2 blue buttons. Okay. Decoy Fairy better than Blue Fairy. Like I say, it's maybe like 1 tier above, but okay. I think I know what I must do. It's jump 1, then put you here. I believe that's the play, and then we just kind of go with what we've been going with before. There we go, and then we can do 1, 2. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, I could have still fixed that. Okay. Right. Here. Here. Jump. Not there. Here. There we go. And then jump them across again. Then jump to here. And then we do this one first. I was right, actually. There we go now. Unfortunately, this does not count as poking the toads. Still don't know how we get to you. You're at a diagonal. Like, what? What's that even? Okay, no, we get there by, okay. Now you're here. Means both people are off the blue switch. Now okay. Maybe the decoy fairy is used because we can get a frog to eat it? No. We also need someone to be standing on a blue button. Ah, which is how we deal with you. And then we take you off of red, and that blocks you both, meaning that we have done it. Excellent. Right. I was trying to think of, like, if there was a sacrifice play at the end there. There wasn't. 7. You sense danger. Ooh. The fucking illustrations get me every time. Bonus levels are harder optional challenges. You don't need to beat them to advance. Right, but I want to. I really thought that was going to be the last world as well. This one, so. Don't let me surprised. So if you're there, I say you're locked in, but you are Brave Fairy, so that might not be the case. Because now I can retrieve you. And potentially throw you elsewhere. I'm not really sure where. Wait. Why do I care? So we need to move this book. We're basically doing what we just did, but we just need to move this book fairy around. I think is the catch on this. So, oh, but I can't throw multiple fairies over there because of that blue switch. Okay. So that would actually imply... Okay, no. We can still do this. We just need to be a little more hesitant on when we throw... Blue fairy. Mr. Toad? Indeed. It may well just be. Right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to... Where do we want this bookworm fairy? We want her up here. That's for sure. Then we want her over here so Menace has an opportunity to deactivate later. We're then going to pick up you and jump across. And just throw you straight into the toad. Now Menace can deactivate. We can poke you. Wait until we get a target. Goodbye, Swole. And we're in. There we go. That one wasn't too bad. Oh, God. You sense a lot of danger. Maybe that's why it wasn't so bad. Oh, it's this, but remixed. Now there's extra green bullshit. Oh, God. Okay. So the principle is largely the same, I think. We need Menace to get over there. No, that can't be it. Like, okay, we can throw you here. And then you can get over there. But we need... Okay, this one is a little more... I can't... So that's that. Cool. Like it. But I also need Menace to, like... Oh, but you can get back by yourself. I leave this here. The issue with that is that, again, we need Swole Fairy to be up here. Interesting that there's two of these here. Right. No, I still reckon this is right. And then how does Menace unstick herself? So, we've got to unstick ourselves with only one bookworm. I think we can do it. Right, we can do this. We just need to do it in reverse order. Which means, first things first. Oh, but Menace is up there. No, okay, Menace starting up there doesn't matter, because we can just move it down here. First off, let's move you to here. How does Menace get over there if Swole is over here? That's an excellent question, and not one I have an answer to. Put you there, because that's where we're going to need you, I guess. Then we come down here. We hop both of you over here. But we can't get you back unless we have you over here, so this doesn't work. Yeah, we need you to be not there now. But also, how do we... I mean, I can throw you back over there, but the problem is you're never making it to the green one there now. Like, the closest you can get is here, without something being on there. And we are going to need you to move back eventually to the red button, which you can do with a well-placed fairy. No, hold on. I'm overthinking this? Question mark? I think the actual play now is we don't really care about you disarming that anymore. Hold on. Let's have Swole move you over here. But then Swole doesn't ever get out of there. So it needs to be over there while Swole is up here is the issue. Otherwise, this doesn't work. If we want to use the same kind of construction as last time, which I believe at this point we do. So we can't leave Bookworm on the left, otherwise there's no way... Do we have to send Blue down here for some reason? Is that ever going to work? I don't think so. The only person who ever gets off that red switch once they're on it is Brave Fairy. I don't know why I want to keep calling them Menace Fairy, but no, it's Brave Fairy. It's the only one that ever gets off there is Brave, which means they have to be there. We can't have this green one up all the time, which means, again, Menace needs to be there at some point. I mean, Brave, not Menace. What the fuck? Why do I want to call them Menace Fairy? I have no idea. They're not a menace at all. Well, kind of. They menace Toads a bit with those sleeves, but... Okay, there's... I think... Oh, because then you don't get back there without Swole. This is the third annoying thing. Is it like, I can either get people up here, or I can get this down here, and it's just like, pick it and choose, and it's like... Unless that's not the case at all. Hear me out. Here. If I were to throw you... I can't get an angle on that. Fuck, I was like, what if we just put the Bookworm Fairy there and they both jumped at the same time? That would be so cool and awesome. But no. No, I'm not seeing the steps on this one. But to be fair, it is a bonus level. And as these are going on, I think I might have to start calling it with the bonus levels a bit. Yeah, okay. We gave it a go. But, no, not sure what to do on that one. You found a unique shiny toad? Well, sign me up for that. Halo Toad! Okay, there's a Swole Fairy down here. There's a... What the fuck? Okay. You just like a blue toad that's... Okay, sure, I'll go and harass you, I guess. Of course, that doesn't want to just be thrown on the spot where I need it to be thrown. That's super annoying. I could maybe do this if I could just... Ah! I know what I need to do. Hey, come over here. Come over here. Yeah, but, like, without eating me. Ugh. Hey, can you let me pass as well? Body. You're blocking everything! Okay. We gotta do some better kiting. Have you situated? Yep. Come on, you... Ugh. Come on. You better not have blocked everything again. Okay, this is definitely how you meant to do this. But this blue toad is being an arse. Unless it's not. Because there's another way we can get Menace out of there. Hang on. Maybe I am big smart. So let's... Same as we were. Over here. Oh, now you line up nicely. Now it doesn't even matter. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Come over here, please. Yeah, there we go. You enjoy that for a bit. I'm gonna just be over here. Then you can eat bookworm. Please. There we go. And now you're free to go. There we go. Right, got that one. Game is longer than I thought it was. That's neat. Yeah. No, honestly, I thought this would be the last world, but like... No, we're still going, apparently. On my way to sleep, but say hi to Vod Tiny. Hi, Vod Tiny! Oh. I hope you're doing well. A friendly fellow. On the Magma River. Ooh, a new fairy? No, it's... What are you? Wait, he like me? He like me. Oh, and we can poke him again and he just stays there. We like friendly fellow. My god. Actual friendly toad. This is revolutionary. A little thumbs up as well, yeah. Distraction. What are the toads doing in a magma river anyway? Surely that's like not their Okay. Oh, can I? Yeah. Right, I kind of know what the game wants me to do here. Oh, I see. We need to transfer aggro. But then... How do we get you off? Is the question. There's currently a puzzle game Humble Bundle going on if you're interested. I haven't checked out Humble Bundles in ages, but maybe I'll give it a look, yeah. Its background's very pretty as well. I realized by Magma River they mean just bunch of red umbrellas. So not really a magma river, but... Hold on, I'm asking how do we get Brave Fairy off here? I'm an idiot, it's Brave Fairy. There we go, we literally just transfer aggro and then use Brave Fairy's ability. That, yeah. Defense. Uh-huh. This help us? I am stuck here now. This was the wrong move. I am stuck. Okay, so go here and then like poke. Poke. I need... Oh, no, not like that. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna need you over here. And actually, can you follow her instead? No, stop. I gotta think about this one. Oh god. Oh god. Please, I am just trying to get you over here. Without dying. Ugh. Maybe we do that first. Maybe I don't be stupid. Right, hit you. Over here. Yep. There we go. And let's do this first. How did you miss that? How are you continuing to miss this? There we go. No. Back here, back here. 1, 2, run! There we go. Oh, and then we simply shift you over here, and then you act as a block. And then I can pause you there. Yes. Wait, who didn't I poke? I didn't poke the yellow toad. I have to do that at the start. Okay, poke. I forgot that he's like an actual objective as well as a friend. Transfer and then do the same thing. Right. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. And then it's just a case of like kite your toad from there. So we do. Yeah, have you here. 1, 2. Neither of you hit me. There we go. And then you stay there. Head over here. And we're in. There we go. Oh, a little bit more of a thinker than I gave it credit for, that one. Amphibian coordination. Ooh. Oh, there's multiple of them. Right, I see. Okay. So we're gonna want you to be like around here. So you can block when that fairy goes there. And you, I guess we want to be like here, but like actually up there. No. Oh, I fucked it. Okay, do that one first. Hopefully that's good enough. And then you over here. There we are. And that should mean when we hit this red switch, that the bookworm fairy just kind of goes on there, and there we go. Right, a little bit of pre-planning worked wonders for us. Rainy day. Hasn't it been raining this entire time, actually? Why is this day so specifically different? Okay, we poked one. What do we use swole for? The eternal question. It looks like sacrifice. Unless it's not. Unless the purpose of swole here is actually button. No, because then how would she get back over there? You come down? I think we need you here. And then we swole over here. And then we do have enough room. I lied. To jump and jive is what I was going to say, but apparently we don't. Okay, maybe I'm overthinking that one. Let's just not put you straight over there. Ah. Also, no, hold on, we can do this. It's just... No, we can't, actually. Maybe we can? I'm not sure. I think I see what has to happen. I think I was actually very close to my first guess. Here we are. Poke, and then over here like a bit. A little bit more? No? Okay, that'll do. But then who's on the blue button? Yeah, that's the problem here. Is that I can get this toad to block, but then who is on the button? I suppose actually it doesn't really matter. No, because, well, it kind of does, because if we're not using this gold toad to block the bottom toad, then what are we doing? Which means, okay, so you want to keep Swole up there so that she can hit the blue button. I'm like, well, yes, I'd love to. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work out like that if we just do this and then jump and then... Yeah, see, can you pick up the gold toad? No. It was a very long shot. Like, I can sack one here, but I can't get the gold toad now to move round to the bottom. Nope. I'm not sure again. These are getting, like, pretty seriously tough now as well. Like, my inability to walk past this fine young gentleman, the gold toad, is really proving to be a thorn on my side here. Because I feel like, surely, you have to get him down here. And then, like, even if he's over here, there's, like, no way out is the problem. I need to get, like, back up. And I could do the Swole Fairy thing down here, but then we have, the other problem, which we had before, of just, like, okay, well, who's on the blue button, then? The answer is no one. You really can't be picked up by this. No, Swole Fairy's not that swole. Okay. I just... The problem is I can't block both of them. If that blue thing was like pillars that raised up, this would be fine, but it's not, so it's not fine. And I can only block the bottom one. Like, I really need to block the top one, but that means poking it first, and then, like... I could poke it and have it eat Swole Fairy, but the problem is then I don't get the gold toad down to the bottom. So, yeah. No, I think I'm stumped on this one as well, which is a bit annoying. I've been stumped a fair few times tonight, to be fair. I don't know, game's getting harder and all that, but... Yeah. Maybe this is one we save for potentially next time. I think also doing this for 2.5 hours means my brain is kind of starting to leak out my ears. So, yeah, it may be just that, like, I'm staring at this, like, at the minute. There's not really a really gonna be a good solution coming by just looking at it like this. Yeah, no, maybe I'm tempted actually to just kind of call it there. Perhaps that's our best bet. Yeah. Right. Well, back to the map for now. But yeah, I wonder if there's, like... Once we're done with this, do we reckon there's another one down the bottom right there? There could be. We've still got some uncompleted bonus levels about, so there's definitely, like, another stream's worth of, stuff in here, I'd say. Maybe, I mean, maybe two. Maybe just one longer stream. Maybe we should do a long, like, finish poking the toad stream. But who knows, really? Who knows? That's for future me to decide, and not now me, who is kind of done with the whole thinking thing for a bit. So, I reckon I'm just going to leave off there. So, thank you all very much for watching. It's been very nice having you all in chat. Don't forget to drop follows and likes and all that. I don't really advertise myself enough when I do these streams, but don't forget to, you know, do all the things that make my numbers go up, please, because I like that. And also, it means you get reminded when I stream more Toad stuff in the future, or potentially other stuff, you know? We do some cool things over here, a lot of fighting games. I make cocktails occasionally. I'm meaning to order a bottle in, actually, for the next cocktail stream, potentially. Yeah. And some other, like, variety shenanigans, like poking toads. Yeah, with that said, thank you all very much for watching. I've been Artorius Winchester, and I'll see you all next time. Farewell.